Oh, good morning, everyone. It's Alexander Fire, and welcome back to Minecraft. So, my inventory is pretty full. I should probably put that stuff away real quick. Just put away the logs, apple, doors, more keep the shovel on me, and don't need the hoe, carrot. Actually, just give me one sec, guys. And keep the steak, the wooden hoe, and the stairs. I'm actually gonna keep a bit of stone on me, not that much. Anyway, welcome back to Minecraft. I'm gonna be running over and continuing that tunnel for a bit. I'll meet you guys over there. This is super convenient being able to just run from one side of the world to the other. Wait, hang on. I know I got torches, just not a lot. My tunnel project from one side of the map to the other seems to be going along smoothly. Not as smoothly as I'd like, but smoothly enough. You live for now. Forgot to bring... Okay, gotta shift back. Yep, didn't hold shift, just kind of jumped off. Then here, I can chop this tree down. I'll do the cleaning up, making this place look nice in a stream or something. Because right now, my plan is just to go straight shot from point A to point B. I don't care what happens between. So yeah, I'm still doing this. I'm gonna do this only for a little bit every episode. And during those little bits of time between... I'm actually gonna chop this whole tree down because it's right here. In this little time when I'm doing this part of the episode, I'm going to be answering questions from my Discord. In order to encourage a bit of, you know, audience participation, make you guys feel involved in the series, I'm going to be looking at questions from Alexander's question box in my Discord server. So, let's see what's on the menu today. So last episode I didn't actually get any questions, which is why I ranted so much. But now that I have stuff to work off, I'm going to be doing that more. So hopefully in the future you guys won't get so many undirected rants, because I'm sure you guys have a lot of stuff for me to talk about. Let's see what's first in the box. If you wanted to learn a foreign language, well, Xana asked this. If you wanted to learn a foreign language, what would you learn and why? Oh boy, that is a trick question. Or, not trick. That is a tricky question, that's what I meant to say. Well, I want to get a handle on English first. Not that I know any other languages fluently. Well, I think first on my priority list is Spanish. I want to be able to communicate with my Puerto Rican side of the family because I am just bad at Spanish. I never learned it. My mother never taught me Spanish. There's a whole explanation for that I'm not going to get into. Long story short, she didn't think I was smart enough to handle Spanish. Like, she was like, oh, 2 languages, that's too much for this dumb kid. Yeah, it's a bit more complicated than that. This was back when she still actually, cared about me. Although in a misguided, oh, my child has a mental disorder, so I must treat them like a dummy, and not teach them language of the family, or whatever. So yeah, I want to learn Spanish, mostly. I want to learn a lot of languages, actually. My whole, a lot of what interests me is music from other cultures. I've been really into, when I was like 16 or 17, I was really into music from different cultures. I was really into the languages Zulu and Xhosa, and I never really followed up on that because with a music group called Village Harmony, they taught me a lot of music in foreign languages. Some of which I still remember and don't know the words to. Some of which I know a little bit of the lyrics and the context and meaning behind them. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember even what languages some of these songs are, and just be like singing to myself, and it's like Stormy Milo Milo Idrago Postruga Grada Mamodu Kana Imam Lele Varai Varai Mome Kalino. Oh, I need a new pickaxe. Anyway, I know what that means. It's like, oh, I wish I could have a shop in the town of Struga or something and watch the girls go by with their brightly colored, jugs to gather at the well and fill them with water. Hurry, young Kalino. I don't know what language that is. It's the funny part. Not the funny part, it's probably the irresponsible part. I don't know what language that is. I know what the lyrics mean. I know some of the verses. Lele varai varai, mome kalino, postruga grada mamodu kana imam. So yeah, I used to love music. I stopped doing it because of a combination of I just got busy with adult life, depression making it hard for me to enjoy stuff, and like time management. I'm going to get back into voice training and music, hopefully, in the near future, with the hopes that not only can I resume my, love for music and my career in music, that I can also, what do you say? That I can also master music with a more feminine voice. And, yeah, I guess that's it. I kind of went on a tangent there. I do love foreign music is a thing. I want to learn, like, a dying tongue. Not necessarily a dying tongue, but, like, a tongue that's, like... it would be handy for practical purposes to know, like, Spanish and, Chinese to be able to communicate on the global market, but I'm not going to be traveling that much, to be honest. I will travel, but, like, as a tourist, not really on business. I'm not going to be doing dealings with foreign corporations where I need to know different languages and business practicalities and whatever. But it would be nice to know, like, to be able to hear songs from other languages. That's not necessarily, like, European languages, because, like, I've had enough of European stuff. I know everything about European history. I have no idea what was going on in the East for huge swaths of history, because we're never taught that. We're always taught history from a European perspective, which, to be fair, is the perspective necessary to understand, American history, because a good chunk of it was influenced by European history. Because it's not like, oh, I'm going on another tangent again. I should stop myself. Let me read another question. One more. If I was in a stable financial situation and or a place that allows pets, and you could get any pet you wanted, what would it be? I would definitely get, like, a puppy or two. Let me tell you, even when I was just in the depth of my depression, my puppy Thomas, he was, such a good boy. Even in his old age, he would always, like, find me and comfort me. On, like, sad days, I'd just, like, cry myself to sleep. He'd just, try very hard to hop onto my bed. And, like, snuggle up next to me, make me feel better. And it got to the point where he was, like, very old and very heavy, and you just, like, suffocate me trying to, like, thinking he was still, like, a little tiny puppy. But I want a puppy, I want a dog. And I know, like, that's the stereotype, oh, that's just a practice kid if you're gonna be a mother. It's like, well, fair point. I don't think I'm gonna have a kid anytime soon, especially since I'm not in a relationship. Not that I don't want to be in a relationship, it's just that, right now my options are super limited. Like dating pool wise. But if I found like a roommate or two who would not only like also want a dog and would help me love and raise that dog, I would totally get a dog. But right now I don't have the time, resources, energy. I don't have the time, energy, resources, or like anything really. I can't handle caring for another living being, especially since I am so terrible at like caring for myself. Like anyone who's been in my Discord knows that I constantly forget to feed myself. And I think like remembering to feed yourself is sort of a prerequisite for if you're going to be a good caretaker or not. Because if you can't think of your own like basic hygiene, basic survival as a priority, you're probably not going to do a good job at like thinking about the survival of another living being. And like having a kid is like 10 times bigger a responsibility than having like a dog. And like that's why they consider it a practice kid. Because it's like an analogy. It's like, oh, you're not not gonna be good at taking care of a dog, you're probably not gonna have you're not gonna have an easy time taking care of a kid. Nah, I don't need that lily pad. But yeah, it's But yeah, long story short, if I could have a pet, I would totally have a puppy. Like a very cute puppy. I don't know what kind of puppy. Huskies are cute. Oh heck, climbing up vines. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, it is nighttime. How did that happen? Shift. Oh, shift backwards. Keep going. I just need to get there. Just getting across the thing. So yeah, I would totally have, long story short, I'd have a dog. Maybe two. So that way they can keep each other company, but that would be even more effort on my part. So yeah, I have a puppy or two if I could. I'll let myself die. Wonder if I can outrun them and go home. Excelsior! That skeleton's gonna put a wrench in my plans. Minecraft is just dangerous at night. Super dangerous. I wonder if I can get home, like, alive. Maybe the first time in a while I could do that. Get home alive. I'm halfway there. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'd have a dog. Definitely a dog. It's not that I don't want other animals, it's just that I feel like I can relate more to a dog, which is why my Sona is canine. I just resonate with them more. I don't know why. I don't hate cats. I don't hate other animals. A high energy animal like a dog is just what I need to kind of like get myself out of the, oh, why did I leave the door open? I left the door open. Is anyone, okay, good. Get in bed. Oh, good morning, everyone. That was scary. I'm gonna make a few more chests. and I will be right with you guys. Okay, I did it. I organized myself a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. So this is going to be the stone and dirt chest. Also things made of stone and dirt. Mostly made of stone. This is going to be the plant-based material chest. Now before you freak out, there are mushrooms in there. They don't count as plants. I know they're fungi, which is a different kingdom entirely. But, anyway. This is going to be the mob drops chest, which is different from the food chest. The food chest is just going to be the bottom of that. Right here. And this is going to be the important stuff chest. Eventually this is going to be the ore chest when I, start getting a lot of ores, because right now I don't have a lot of ores. Anyway, I'm done making that for now. I'm gonna go ahead over here and make some farmland. But first, I'm gonna do a little bit of making sure I have a flat way over there. Because I am obsessed with landscaping right now. Anyway, just to make sure my farmland is, like, uniform. It's a bit lower, isn't it? It's a bit lower. Oh, heck, I have a lot of wheat I need to sort through. Also, it's not like I'm hurting for water, so I'm gonna cover up that little pond right there with dirt. Make it more farmland. Should have brought the bucket out here. Oh well. Actually, I can turn this into more sugarcane farm in the future. Also, I'm gonna cut down these trees, and I'm gonna make a tree farm next to my house. I gotta remember, I gotta cut, like, the bottoms first, because the tops are too high for me. Also, yes, I still have like 13 crafting benches in my inventory, don't remind me. I don't know what I was thinking when I made 13. Oh yeah, I wanted to just have crafting tables on me, but I could save so much more material if I had just, like, made one crafting bench and just picked it up whenever I was done. But, too late to change the past, oh well. C'est la vie, as they say. That's how it is on this bitch of an earth. Anyway, I am actually recording this again before work because, nothing says I'm successful in life like, recording a Minecraft Let's Play before going to your slightly above minimum wage job. So, I have work at 2:30 and, hey Google, raise volume to 70%. Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 12:34. Of course, you know that if you weren't busy drawing furry art and playing video games all day, you don't sweat.
Okay, a bit aggressive today, aren't we, Google? Okay, Google, turn volume back down to 30%. Yeah, that was unnecessarily... Anyway, What have we over here? And you were so helpful during Majora's Mask, Google. Anyway, just gonna take down the sugarcane here. Soon I'm gonna be able to... where did the sugarcane go? Did I pick up none of it? Oh no, it's right there. Put that there. I gotta put it... oh! Gotta put it right next to water is the whole thing. So... why I'm making... God dang it. God dang it. Why I'm making sugarcane grow, that's a whole thing. It's because eventually I'm gonna need books for, you know, making bookshelves so I can enchant stuff. And, it's just easier than stealing bookshelves from villagers if I do it this way. Alright. So just join the rest of your friends. There's no way my inventory's... okay, it's not full. Plant some more seeds, so that way I have another food supply. I can turn these 3 wheat into bread, and I don't need to cook the bread for some reason. Unless they changed that since the last time I looked at vanilla recipes, because, for some weird reason, all of the Minecraft YouTubers I watch mostly play modded. I don't know why. And then they'll be like, how do you make a hopper? And like, even I know how to make a hopper. That's just 5 iron and a chest. Although, to be fair, I forgot about the chest when I first started making a hopper in the series. Anyway, I'm gonna grab some oak saplings. That dirt just despawned right in front of me. I'm gonna go take a nap and grab some dirt saplings. Or oak saplings. See, if I have any oak saplings, they would be in my wood chest. Oak saplings! Not gonna make dark oak. I have enough dark oak. Too much dark oak in packings. I want some regular oak is the thing. Oh, don't need that. Anyway, my whole theory is, because these are the spawn chunks where the world first loaded in, these should always be loaded by default. Like, they should always be spawned, or these should always be loaded in no matter where I am in the world. So that way things will grow while I'm out and about. At least compared to non-spawn chunks that usually just remain unloaded when they're not visible. So, in theory, I should be getting optimal growth because these are just always here, just always available. And gonna get in here a little bit. Destroy this tree right there, and this one over here. As soon as I get rid of this one. So what exactly happened to this tree? Did it just become a big tree? I guess it did. It's gonna be fun to chop down. Especially since, I think the leaves are gonna decay the more of the, logs I remove. You guys are probably, like, watching this sped up, aren't you? Because I'm not gonna put this whole thing in. This tree came in with the world, didn't it? And by destroying it, I'm gonna be destroying, like, one of the original... But honestly, anything to get rid of a potential place for deadly moths to spawn is good for my health. I'm gonna put this down just for a sec.